Greetings. Yeah, you know, that's really cool that she picked up on that. And that's why I like this new system. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for leaving the past in the past, but when you pick up energy and oh God, we thought you were a novelty. We thought you were a toy. Oh shit. You're a finely tuned weapon. Oh God. Oh God. What did we pick up that's locked and loaded without a safety? Without safety training, rather. Let's say it like that, since they like to misconstrue the words. But I mean, she just said it. And the INFJ is typically misunderstood because we deal with people that gaslight and we call them on their shit. And the only way, when you get called on your shit, the only way out of it, no, that doesn't resonate with me. Okay, well, great, fucking, but it resonates with the rest of the world. The rest of the world is picking up on the same thing I did. That's why I let them say it, so I don't have to argue with someone. You can't teach them anything; they already know it all. Simple enough. Simple enough. And I mean, that's what you run into is you'll tell them something that you see, and you see it, you feel it, you smell it, you know it, and oh no, that's they just don't want to accept it. Okay, that's great. So we'll let every other fucking energy reader on the planet accept it while you deny it. It's simple enough. Simple enough. We'll let them say it. That way, and that's where the INFJ door slam comes in. Because I mean, it's like clients, and I have permission to talk about this young lady because we're trying to help her out. I mean, even though her daughter is now locked up, I have photographic evidence of what the fuck am I looking at? And I mean, when you have photographic evidence of holy fuck, what am I looking at? I've seen it before. So every time I see that, and Pisces, pay attention to your energy. Oh, Pisces Kingdom, I do. When I look at a photograph and, the fuck am I looking at? I know I've got a good one. I know I've got a good one. When it registers my abilities like that, prime example. Look at me. Look at me. I'm something in the sky. Pay attention. Versus, holy fuck, there's a portal and there's shit coming out of it. And it's taken on their messenger. Right? There's not any. That's the beautiful thing is when people send me videos on their messenger. There's no editing. You can't edit shit on Facebook Messenger. When you use that messenger camera, you know whatever the fuck comes out. When they're taking that video, you know. They can add emojis and they can add this. They can't add a portal in the fucking sky with stuff coming out of it. Oh, what am I looking at? So that's the kind of shit I like. Right? And they're few and far between, but that's why I do all of this. Healing and all that shit is fine. when you're talking to a doctor in Germany and she sends you a picture of her fucking vacation and I immediately zone in on an orb in that picture, it's undeniable. And then you go, hey, and fucking I circle it and send her picture back to her. It's like, oh my God, I didn't even see that. And then you hand her angel numbers. And now she's the fucking dream weaver or whatever in Germany. Okay, cool. So you went from being a doctor to an awakening dream weaver with a fucking medical degree. Okay, cool. I can go with that shit. Hey, we're doing a reading right now. No. We're not petting right now. She doesn't understand. It doesn't resonate with her. She wants what she wants when she wants it. She does not care what anyone else is doing. She only gives a shit about herself. And that's understandable. She's a dog. She's a dog. Dogs can do that. However, so when I get a picture and I'm like, holy shit, how do I help this person? Well, she's been arrested. Okay, well, there's not much I can do at that point. Not much I can do. But when I hear a reader pull the rabbit out of the hat, oh, well, I believe in magic. And then I take that reading and I share that with the client. And I ask the simple question, yeah, you're out of their spirit. That's what it is. And I ask the question, does this seem like what's going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. This is right on point. Well, I knew it was before I sent it to you. I wouldn't have wasted my time sending it to you if I didn't know that's what you needed coming from someone else that I don't even know. I don't know that person. It popped. Hey, this popped up in the algorithm when I listened to it. Tell me what you think. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, God. Okay, cool. So then if two shall see, so shall it be. That person has now been empowered with the truth and the power of three. If two shall see, so shall it be. So then they're using the power of three against me. Come the fuck on. I understand more than anyone else God's law. Anyway, simple enough. So if I know that technique works, and it works beautifully, it helped. We can't help the daughter out, but it at least brought mom closure. Mom is happy. Mom sends me all kinds of fucking orbs and weird shit. And it's ring cam? How the fuck are you going to edit your ring cam? I love shit like that, especially when I'm picking out stuff they didn't even see. Then we know that it's what are we looking at here? Simple enough. Same thing with tarot is no different. If I know that technique works beautifully with a client, then it's going to work with a karmic. Simple enough. Clients and karmics are no motherfucking different, except one can accept the truth and the other one can't. Plain and simple. But that's what I just heard a reader talking about. When you say it, then they have to face the truth. You got love, light, and truth in front of you. Oh, they have to fucking accept that way. They have to accept it or get out of the fucking way. Simple enough. And we have absolutely no problem getting people the fuck out of our way. That's why I have no problem using edification instead of narcissistic triangulation. Simple enough. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. It's not that hard to figure out. However, what does it cause? Chaos and calamity. Oh God, I don't want to be exposed for my addiction, but yet I got in the sun's energy, and the sun has now shined the light across trail. Oh, stop him, because they have ruined their lives. And because they have ruined their lives, now they want to ruin yours. It's just simple enough. They feel like what comes around goes around with two negatives. No. Two negatives, shorts the system out. Doesn't turn the light on. Takes positive and a negative to turn the light on. No. Two negatives shorts the system. Two negatives is the fucking door shut. That's what it is. I need to shut the door. I shut the door. Two negatives. That shit. There's blockage there. That shit's blocked. Simple. There's a storm outside and the door is open. We were getting fresh air in. Oh, what a beautiful energy flow we have here. Oh, it's raining. Well, that kind of sucks. I gotta get up. Oh, I gotta go over. I gotta fucking put forth some effort and shut the fucking door. Now we got a blockage. Look at that. Two negatives actually worked the fuck out. Excuse me, if you fucking look at it that way. I mean, negative energy isn't bad. If you didn't get the negative sensation to get off the couch and go to the bathroom, you'd sit on the couch and piss yourself. She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. So you just have to deal with it. She lives here. You just have to deal with it. Cut us all it is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light. This should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those other readings for. Namaste. Yes, Daisy. Well, come on. No, we're not just going to pet. She's like a spider monkey. She's like a spider monkey. All right. So, what did we learn? Well, number one, you've got every tarot reader on the planet now picking up an anointed crown. Okay, cool. So where is that crown? I'm not focusing on those, the touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm people. I'm not focusing on them. Why the fuck would I want to focus any of my attention on those individuals? They're already fucking, it's what it is. They can't get that shit through their head. Jealousy, envy, whatever. They didn't do the inner work. Okay, great. So I'm looking for the person who did, while they scramble and either do the fucking work or get exposed for their illusions. Either fucking way, it's a win-win situation for somebody. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is everywhere. And it's a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. Okay, cool. So why is it continuing? Why are there natural disasters? Oh, because of money? Great. So now their health's affected. Oh, well, health is wealth. Health is wealth. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. These people don't want to see you happy because you were miserable when they were around. That's why their lives are still absolutely destructive misery. Period. And then you notice it's a bright and sunshiny day when they're gone. Oh, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that you're fucking miserable around them. No. That's why. That reason right there is why you got readers talking about the evil eye is blinding these people. And left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Simple enough. We got 8 years of this shit, if they make it through. I keep hearing about how the fall of man is this winter, and it's going to be, we all feel it coming. Well, yeah, when they have done too much, and now too much is going back on them, then they have done too much with too much going back on them. So there's nothing you can do at that point. There's nothing you can do at that point. Cards in the upright. We will flip it around. No, Daisy. No. She grabs it. She's like, I'll grab your little red guy. I'll grab Little Red Riding Hood, and I will huff and puff and pull your stuff on the floor. Hey. No. Here, we'll get her nose. I got your nose. She's not going to quit. So, do energy exchange. Look at that. Taking our power back on an energy exchange. And they have no love for that, right? They're worried about other people taking their power back instead of taking back their own. Make it make sense. Right? And that's the energy that you have. They're not attacking Pisces. They're attacking God's plan for Pisces. So now they're attacking God, and God's fighting back. The wrath of God's fighting back. Our prayers have been answered. Look at that. Simple enough. God is everything. So when you're dealing with 7 Hermetic principles, universal laws, they've broke every Hermetic principle, every universal cosmic spiritual law. They broke all that shit. They didn't care. Okay, great. Now karma doesn't care. Karma does not give a shit. Karma doesn't care, right? And what are we going to have to look at? Oh, God, all these people. Oh, well, they're just getting what they wanted for someone else. Failure. Simple enough. On the emotional side of things, emotional failure. Pisces, we saw it coming. Yeah, that's why we told them. Oh, Pisces, they didn't believe it. Now it's happening. Well, that's why we told them our prediction. Simple enough. Did they have every opportunity? Fucking confirmation. Yeah, you've got people pissed. I'm not responsible for how people feel. Simple enough. They're trying to affect the way someone else feels who is shielded, where that shit goes right back on them. Okay, cool. It's because we have a divine purpose. We are protected in our divine purpose, and that's where the playing the victim comes in. And you got too many readers that are doing it. What they put out goes back on them, and their own, like she said, they're mad at you when they came for you. There you go. They don't want to see you successful because you could have never been fucking successful with them around. Fucking no gratitude there. There's no gratitude for these people. And they don't show you any, which fucking tells you all you need to know about them. That's why you can't change people. You change people. Like fucking underwear. It's just what it is. You take that shit off and, throw it in the trash or fucking wash it. Simple enough. You can't fucking wash these people, and their ego deaths are eating them alive. Okay, great. I hear there's an earth angel out there that's not even supposed to be alive anymore. Where's that person at? Where the fuck is that? Where's that one? That's the person I want to work with. Simple enough. I at least want to make an appointment while everybody gets their just dues in karma come up, and simple enough. Harmony and balance on the situation. Yeah, changing consciousness, isn't it? When I hear readers say the whole group is speechless because they watched the whole sun walk away with the Most High God. Okay, great. So where's that person? Simple enough. I'm going to go hang out with the fucking whole sun that walked off with the Most High God and left a fucking corrupt group speechless. You got to put your heart into that. Simple enough. Simple enough. Every time I hear readers say, this is way bigger than all of us, I think, yeah, it's the sun, the moon, and the stars. Has absolutely nothing to do with you on Earth. That's what the 3 Waves of Volunteers is about. Dolores Cannon's work on the 3 Waves of Volunteers is very, very fucking specific. The activity that goes on Earth, it's supposed to be the school violence that goes on Earth reverberates out to the rest of the universe. They affect everything's connected. They affect everything. Okay, great. So then you've got a collaboration that came together and fell for the simple fucking worldly pleasures of fucking Earth and completely lost all fucking context of what it was about. Simple enough. Simple enough. They were worried about what was attached to someone else with their fucking entity attachments. You've got a divine purpose attached to you, and the entity they're feeding just has to have that. Fucking narcissists have entity attachments. Okay, great. Right? Can that shit be removed? Well, it takes therapy, fucking all kinds of shit. Are they willing to do it? No. Then they have to admit that they have a problem. Right? Denial and gaslighting, that's way fucking easier. That's way easier to uphold that image. That's why I gave them a fucking hammer. I gave the mob a mop. Oh, the mob has to have that image. Cool. Take your fucking mop and go clean up Italy with my name all over it. Simple enough. People don't meditate. I hear they tried to unalive an earth angel. Is that true? Cool. So when I have unalive an earth angel energy in the cards anywhere near the sun or my business around my birthday, looks like God doesn't like Italy. Jesus turned water into wine, and God turned Italy wine country into water. Here's my card. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Simple enough. What have we manifested? A bunch of fucking women with higher consciousness or not that don't meditate. Imagine that. A bunch of women standing upright on unaliving an earth angel. That's what we've manifested. Congratulations. That's one way to clean up a planet. Simple enough. They can't be mad. I didn't hand her the mop. I gave it to the mob. Now, I did give the witches a broom, but only the bad ones that need a fucking bucket of Italy poured on them. Ooh, look at that. Look at all those lies coming out for the karmics. You got to keep in mind, that's what all of this is about. I need you to go down and take a lie detector test right now. How do you feel about that? When you hear those words, I need you to go down and take a lie detector test right now. Simple enough. I'm going to give you the address. You have an hour to get there. Simple enough. I need you to get down there, take this lie detector test. Are you ready? Simple enough. Okay, great. The INFJ is known as the human lie detector. So when you find that out, the way you feel right now, what do you think is fucking running around having a problem with INFJ human lie detectors? Whole families at that. Whole families in the upright on their bullshit. Their lies against spirit. That's what it is. You can't nurture that. Simple enough. There's nothing you can do for those people. they're standing 10 toes down on we didn't try to unalive an Earth Angel. We didn't cause natural disasters. We didn't try to destiny swap for money. Every fucking tarot reader on the planet's talking about it. The presence of Pisces light shattered all those illusions. But they, for some reason, think sooner or later they're going to be able to go against God. Fucking, we're removing that negative energy. What is behind it? Oh, no worries. Look at that. We got no worry. These people are worried? Good, they should be. They feel ashamed? Fucking, I would too. Simple enough. No worries. We're removing the negative energy from the masculines in the upright, being supported by their lack of faith. You're either growing or you're not. The people that don't fucking grow, they go back to the dirt that we build on. These people chose to go in the ground so that flowers could grow. Simple enough. Right. And you got women out there you finally have women who can teach you anything. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? Where's my independent women? Simple. When Madame Takata comes out, this is the master of a trade card. Right? This is someone who mastered their trade, creativity, male or female. It's represented by Madame Takata. However, who do I use what's my power of 3? I use 2 women when I pull this card out. Madame Takata and Dolores Cannon. Everybody watching this, male or female, none of you are a Madame Takata or a Dolores Cannon. I don't give a fuck how good do you think you are. What legacy do you have that's still standing the test of time from the grave? You don't have that because you're still here watching this right now. These women have a legacy in more countries than the one you're in from the grave. Now, when you can do that, when you can be that type of a master, to have whatever the fuck you built stand the test of time from the grave, then you can fucking tell me you're a woman that can teach me anything. Simple enough. You're only as successful as the people that you follow. Great. If you're going to follow people from the fucking grave, don't rob from them. Because that's why these people are getting karma. Simple enough. Every time I hear a reader say maggot brain, my perception of a maggot brain is completely different. And I don't know what their perception is when they say that. They call them maggot brains. When I hear that, that's somebody that has learned from somebody that is in the fucking grave, but they didn't apply anything. They changed it up. They manipulated it to control the narrative. They robbed the fucking grave for their own benefit. Simple enough. That's what Dolores QHHT rather has put out multiple. That's why I'm able to spot it so well. They put out multiple warnings about people using the likeness of Dolores Cannon's face. Okay, cool. I do that. I have permission to do that. They have put out I paid for in a restaurant. I advertised in a restaurant here in town with my face right next to Dolores's. I can do that. I can do that publicly. Cool. These people on YouTube, they can't do that. QHHT official fucking told us because they can't stop them. They don't fucking care. You would have to go, if you went through YouTube and tried to stop every little AI generated asshole that is not Dolores Cannon, has nothing to do with QHHT, you would, that takes an investigation task force to stop those people. Simple enough. Is that probably what's happening? Fuck, I don't know. Simple enough. It's like nobody gives a shit. People couldn't even find the fucking Epstein list until what? 2 days ago? They couldn't release that public knowledge till 2 days ago. Simple enough. Right? And now you've got ancestral curses being broken and paranormal shit happening to people. Okay. That's end times prophecy. You've been told about it your whole fucking life and now you're seeing it? Well, it looks like you'd have been prepared. If you've been told about it your whole life, it looks like now that you're seeing it, you would have already been prepared. Oh, God, we're not prepared for this. Well, fuck, you had all the time in the world. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, yeah, and right. And what is the energy in the cards now? What they wanted for one person is now happening to them. Cool. How many thems are there? They got as many people together as possible to fail against the divine. Congratulations. Congratulations. You showed everybody on the planet what other fucking group failure looks like. Congratulations. We're proud of you. Fucking success comes from failure. Simple enough. Simple enough. However, what is the issue that all of these readers have picked up the same as me? I've got photographic evidence of someone you can't tell nothing because they got an entity attachment. Simple enough. Simple enough. Could I have helped that mother? Could she have brought her daughter to me and fucking something had been done? Who knows? She already got locked up. Too late. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple enough. And that's my question. So you've got a huge destiny swap energy going on. Okay, great. So how much time has been lost by people following a bunch of destiny swappers? Simple enough. They didn't like the message. They didn't like the exposure that they were receiving. Okay, cool. That's called a conspiracy. That's called a cover up. That's called all kinds of shit. That's called a fucking system failure. That's called an illusion breaking down. That's called the end of the matrix. And what did they want to do? Cash in as quick as possible just for the energy that they put out to now be returned to them. Good job. Good job. We're dealing with reincarnation, and I can't prove any of them get another chance to. That's what it is. I mean, that's the thing. When Dolores Cannon tells us you can't fail, you can't skip a grade, but you can certainly fail one. And now I'm getting animal energy, help the animals. That means you can't help these humans. The animals, they have a chance to be a fucking human next incarnation. Some of these people probably do not. Simple enough. Simple enough. I've already heard readers say, yeah, this time last year, they were already in the energy of coming back as a small animal that would be chased by predators. Fucking, they've went below that. Last I heard, they were leeches at the bottom of the fucking swamp. So since they have now racked up enough karma, that their life review would be like, well, we can let you go back as a fucking leech at the bottom of the swamp. Simple enough. You would have to start as a leech, reincarnating to fucking get back up to human status because they have. Simple enough. Think about that. It's very simple. This shit is very, very simple. It's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out. Simple enough. You have to go do your research. You have to research that shit to figure it out. Namaste.